Hey guys, True Knight here. So, just starting week 3 or week 3 after surgery. And I'm down 37 pounds. So I'm on my way. I'm trying to lose a ton of weight. I'm trying to get down to about 200 pounds. Sorry, I have a hiccup. So, give you guys perspective. You guys eat for lunch what, like? Let's say on an average lunch you have a 6-inch or a foot-long sandwich from Subway or something like that. These are my increment sizes of meals. Ramekins. I can only eat up to 2 ounces right now for the next 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and then I can eventually build it up to 4 ounces. So, but I can only eat like proteins that can cut through with a fork. So things like fish, chicken, like that. So I just had some chicken with a little bit of carrots. Just because I was craving carrots. So I don't know, you get weird cravings when you're going through a change like this after a surgery. So chicken and carrots, I had 2 ounces, so I had 1.5 ounces of chicken just to get the protein in, and I had 1/2 ounce of carrots for my meal. That's going to last me for the next 2 hours or so. Throughout the rest of the day, I can snack on things like pistachios or almonds, things of that nature. I can even have like a scoop of peanut butter. I just got to make sure I get at least 120 grams of protein in every day. So, just an update on all that. But today's video, I want to go over what I predict should be or will be going into the tins, because I'm excited for that. I know this week you're gonna see a lot of Justice Hunters from me. I did end up getting 2 cases, and I pick them up tomorrow, I believe, maybe even today if they end up coming. And we're gonna do some openings. I'm gonna open 1 case all on 1 video, and then I'll probably do boxes and different videos. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. A lot of the community here in Colorado is looking for it for attorneys coming up and everything, so I had to pull it quick. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of that. But here's my belief in what will be coming in this year's tins. To start with, I think we're going to get some kind of back in the day card like we always do in the tins, whether it be a new version of Dark Magician Girl, Red Eyes, Blue Eyes, the age-old boring shit. Something's going to be in there for you collectors. Another thing, I think we're going to get something in here related to Dogmatica, because Dogmatica is getting future support. So again, we gotta go off the most recent sets of this year and last year, but I think they're gonna throw something in there just for people to give them spiked interest, kind of same on level of Tri-Brigade. I should have put a picture of Tri-Brigade in here, but I think we're gonna see something in there with those, just because those are the 2 legacy archetypes that are getting support coming up. The next thing is that I think they better, or I hope to God they throw Malice and Ryzel in here. I have a full European core of Ryzel, but if they secret rare all the Ryzel stuff, I'm going to sell that and buy the secret rares, because secret rare is my favorite rare. So I think also we are going to see Mitsurugi and Primite reprints in here. I don't know if we'll get Lordly Load and everything like that. I think they did that pretty good with Battles of Legends, but would not be surprised. It's probably going to be a 400 card set, so would not be surprised if we see those in there. Also, I think we're going to see Fiendsmith getting some kind of reprint. So yeah, a hope is we get the Dominus cards. Who knows? They've been very quiet on them. There's a lot of Dominus support that's been coming out in every set, but I would love to see those. A dark horse for me is the 3rd Model Charming. I can't remember the name, but I really hope to see this card in there. I know it's a new recent card, but really would love to see this card in there in a secret. And a dream would be that they reprint Perilia, because even after it got reprinted once, it's still like a $90 card. So this is what I think we're going to see as our highlights for the tins. Now, K9 Vanquish Soul is taking over the game. Don't forget that. Justice Hunters is taking over the game. So this really is just for people who want to play at the local level, i.e. me. And then preparing for future stuff with these kind of cards to make them more affordable now. So that's my thoughts on that. Short and sweet video today. Again, I'm preparing for Justice Hunter openings this week, so I'm going to keep it down. I do plan to do a more talkative video when I open the first case of Hunters, just to kind of check in with you guys and tell you guys what I've been going through and everything. I know I've been quiet in all my videos lately and just doing like gameplays, but when you're going through a surgery, the magnitude I've been going through, you don't really feel like talking. You just kind of want to shut up and heal. And I'm starting to come out of that phase. 3 weeks out of surgery, I'm starting to finally feel like myself and feel normal again, and feel like an actual human being and not somebody who's just laying there in misery, or not necessarily laying there in misery, but living in misery. I challenge any of you bigger guys or gals out there to live off of liquid for 10 days and then turn around and live off of nothing but pureed foods for another 10 days. And tell me how you feel towards life. So people who have been messaging me and things like that and commenting on my videos just saying like, hey, True, you're really quiet in your videos, that's kind of what I'm going through right now. And I'm finally able to start eating like little, like I said, 2 ounces of food at a time. So I'm starting to feel like a normal human being again. I'm starting to actually get nutrients, and it's no longer drinking protein shakes to keep my protein up. I can actually eat some chicken. I can actually eat some fish. I can have a ground turkey with some kind of vegetable. So it's just it's nothing. Like, you guys, for most of the world, people could pound like 5 tacos down in a sitting. I'll be lucky if I can ever eat a taco again. I may be able to like eat the interior with like the chicken and all that stuff, but I probably can never sit down and eat a tortilla again. Just doesn't work for my stomach anymore. So it's a huge life-changing like experience, and so that's what I've been kind of going through. So just to give you guys perspective of why I've been quiet, that's what's going on. But again, now that I'm able to eat again, I'm able to not just sip on little sips of water, but actually drink, and feel like a normal person. I'll probably start doing more content again with more talkative things. And also, the game's kind of boring right now, so there's not much to talk about. We all know what the best decks are. We all know what's going to happen with the new set. It's just going to make a tier 0 meta again, and it's history repeating itself. Unless the ban list comes out after Worlds and screws shit up, I think we're just in for more of the rinse repeat with Tier and Snake Eyes. So, which, if you guys know my history, I'm not really into tier 0 formats, so I'll have to explore other ideas. So anyways, that'll be it for me. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Am I off on this prediction? Do you guys think something else will be in there? Like, let me know. But I plan to get probably 2 or 3 cases of the 10s, so we'll be doing those openings in September. So anyway, that'll be it for me today, guys. I appreciate you watching, appreciate you all sticking around, and be kind, be respectful, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Yes, let's go. Come on, come on. Level head, heavy metal, lead foot up on the pedal.